Do you know the Japanese community way prefer redirected Chainsaw Man 1 movie than its first release? I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to say, but I believe you're saying the Japanese audience much prefer the Chainsaw Man movie instead of season 1. And I would say I still am a huge fan of season 1 style. I think that it's two different approaches and both have their own merits. Both are fucking fantastic. I think the Chainsaw Man movie is a little bit more expressive, a little bit more colorful. And the first season was a much more traditionally cinematic, a little bit more grounded. And I'm a huge fan of both, honestly. It's not even that, it's the internet, so people are going to look at one style and shit on the other style, which I think is awful and I think it's bad. I am just such a huge fan of people actually trying to incorporate their own style into an adaptation. And I'm not sure which one I do prefer. I think it very much depends on the story or the arc that it's trying to tell. I think with some of the action in the movie, that was something that worked really, really well with this much more colorful, much more expressive style. But holy shit, there are some scenes in season 1 that, like the Makima hand washing scene, because of the way that it was portrayed, it is just so genuinely unnerving, just because of like how grounded it felt. And you could really feel the terror of what is essentially the bad guys. And I still think season 1 did a fantastic job adapting it. And people have their preferences, but both are valid styles for having their own take on how they want to tell this story. My one gripe with season 1 was some of the CG models that were used in the action scenes. It wasn't like bad, but there were some points where it was definitely noticeable. And with the action animation in the movie, it was absolutely seamless. But also the movie is a movie with movie level productions. So I am also not sure how fair it is to judge production levels for a TV series versus a movie as well.